A very warm good morning to all my students. My name is Jyoti Nautiyal children. Today I have come up with a new topic and the name of the topic is Antonyms, specially for class 5. Before we move ahead, we will quickly revise the worksheets which we did last time. They were given as homework to you, children. It was a worksheet of synonyms. Few sentences were given and you were supposed to replace each and every underlined word with its synonym. So I'll quickly read out the answers. First is allowed. Its synonym is permitted. Next is loyal. Synonym is faithful. Next word is hurt. Synonym is injured. Another word is health and its synonym is assist. Grave, serious. So these were the synonyms which were replaced. And then let's see the exercise number 2. You were supposed to write down the synonym of the given words. Buy, purchase, talk, conversation, clean, tidy, lucky, fortunate, calm, peace, gathering, assembly, begin, commence or start. Then is empty and the synonym is vacant. Now children, we will be discussing a new topic today. Name of the topic is antonym. And before we move ahead, let's take a quick view of this particular picture. Here we have set of comparing pictures. Alive plant, dead plant, right, wrong, wet, dry, healthy boy and ill or a sick boy, young boy and a old lady. Okay, then you have cold and then hot, slow, opposite is fast, hard bed, opposite is soft, curly hair, opposite is straight hair, smooth leaves, opposite is prickly, of cactus. Okay, then sweet, opposite is sour, open and shut, loud, opposite is quiet. Okay, before the frisky hair and then after combing the plain hair. Okay, so before and after, clean cloth and dirty cloth. So these are the few examples, children, which you have seen, and I really believe you have understood the topic. Now again, you see this picture, a hot cup of coffee and then a cold drink with ice cubes floating on it. Okay, totally opposite of one another by nature. So that's why you call them antonyms, okay, or antonyms. Okay, they're anti by nature, totally different or opposite by nature. So this is the definition. An antonym is a word which is opposite or contrasting in meaning to another word. Okay, now let's see a couple of more examples. Happy and sad, sad face and happy face. Okay, see the expression of this man. Okay, next is ancient and modern. Now ancient picture of, this is from Egypt. Yeah, you guessed it right, these are pyramids. Okay, now modern skyscraper buildings, really tall by nature. Okay, totally different from one another. Next is rise and fall. Now what rises, children? You guessed it right. The sun rises. Okay, you can see the sunrise here and sunrise here too. It rises up, it moves upwards. Now opposite of that is falling down, and good example is snowfall. It falls down from up to down. Okay, so this is another example of antonyms. Next is inside and outside. Now children, why this picture? Here you can see this iron dust inside a glass. Okay, and outside is magnet. Okay, now you can see where is the iron dust? Inside the glass. Okay, now where is the rainfall falling? Outside the house. Yeah, of course, inside and outside. Another picture showing a dog inside the house and outside. Both of them are antonyms to one another. Okay, now let's come across this list of antonyms which we need to study now. Okay, first word, accept. The way you accept any proposal. Opposite of that is reject, when you disapprove it. Okay, next is active, really active boy. Okay, lazy, the one who's too lazy, doesn't want to do anything. Okay, then ancient and modern, we have already discussed. Arrive, depart. Arrive is coming and depart is moving out. Okay, Arrival of the aircraft, departure of the aircraft. Attack, somebody attacks on you. Defend, when you protect yourself. Quiet, being too quiet. Opposite of that is noisy. Lot of noise in the classroom. Okay. Beautiful. Opposite is ugly. Next is beginning. When you begin something, you start something. Opposite is ending. When it comes to an end. You have seen that even in the movies. They write down the end. That means movie is over. Okay. Next word is bold. Opposite of that is timid. Timid means shy, shy by nature. Borrow. When you borrow something from the other person, you take things from the other person. Opposite is lending. When the person gives you something, taking and giving. Okay, that is the difference. So they are antonyms. Brave, really brave soldier. Cowardly, one who runs away from the battlefield. You call that person coward. Okay, bright. When the sun shines, the place is totally bright. And when the sun sets, it becomes dull. Okay, gloomy. Okay, broad, very broad by nature. Narrow, very thin. Okay, contract, when things contract, and expand when it moves out. Okay, ascend, ascend means moving upwards. Descend is coming downwards. Okay, attack, when somebody attacks on you, and defend, when you protect yourself. Okay, next is conceal. Conceal means hiding. Reveal means showing off. Dangerous, something really dangerous, really harmful. Opposite of that is safe. Okay, deep. Deep is deep sea. When you talk about that the ocean is really deep, down deep. Okay, opposite of that is shallow. Shallow river water. Okay, let's move ahead. Fast, slow, short and tall. Okay, another list number 2. This is the last list. Empty, the glass is empty. Full, the glass is full. Entrance, entrance of any premises or a building. Exit, the place from where we move out, just like in a movie hall or a mall. Okay, you have an entrance point, you have an exit point. Totally antonyms. Okay, freedom, freedom when you're free to do everything. Slavery, when you have to follow some orders from somebody, and that is slavery, your bosses all. Next is fresh, the fruits are fresh. Opposite of that is stale. Okay, the fruits are stale. After 4 5 days they become stale, they start stinking. Okay, next is grain. Opposite of that is loss. Okay, innocent, the childlike innocence. Okay, guilty, the person who commits crime. Okay, haste, haste means being in a hurry. Okay, opposite of that is delay, you're delaying things. Okay, light, opposite of light is dark. The room is lighted when you turn on the tube light, and when you turn it off it becomes dark. So opposites. Now light has another it is being used the other way also. When you compare the weight, certain item is lighter in weight and certain items are heavy. For example, iron, something made up of iron is going to be heavy, and something made up of plastic is going to be light. Okay, then natural, then artificial. Opposite of natural is artificial. Then next word is oral. Oral means speaking out, the way I am speaking. Opposite of that is written, when you write down things. Okay, increase, when something increases. For example, the score of a team increases in a cricket match. Okay, decrease, when it falls down. Okay, raise, moving ahead. Lower, coming down, when you raise the volume and then you lower down the volume of your music system. So they both are opposite by nature. Public, public means when n number of people are listening to something and everybody is aware about it. Opposite of that is private, when something is happening within the room. Okay, between two people, or maybe you're talking to somebody. Okay, then proud, when you are very much boastful, you're talking a lot about your achievements, so that means you're being proud. Humble, humble is being very down to earth, very thankful by nature, and very polite. Okay, wild, wild animals you see in the forest. Tame, the domestic animals which you come across the streets, like cow and buffalo and all. Okay, blunt, it is basically used more with the knife. Okay, when the knife is unable to cut the things, you call it blunt, that it has become blunt, it's a blunt knife. And when it is really sharp and cutting off everything, you call it sharp. So opposite of blunt is sharp. Then we have narrow. Okay, like a thin ribbon. Okay, opposite of that is wide, the roads are wide. Okay, narrow, narrow lanes. Okay, remember, when we keep remembering the things. Okay, opposite of that is forget, we keep forgetting certain things. For example, the birthdays or exams you forget the answers also. Now children, you can form by adding prefix also the antonyms. And what kind of prefixes? Like un, in, im, ir, dis, miss, and ill. With un you make unkind, unsafe, and there are many more. These are just a set of few examples. Okay, in, by adding in, it becomes incorrect, incomplete, complete becomes incomplete, possible becomes impossible, probable becomes improbable, responsible becomes irresponsible, reversible becomes irreversible, like becomes dislike, appear becomes disappear, fortune becomes misfortune, behave becomes misbehave, legible becomes illegible, legal becomes illegal. So this is the way we have formed by adding prefixes, the antonyms. Okay, now children, you are going to do these worksheets. Worksheet number 1, simply write down the antonyms of the given words. And then children, worksheet 2, again you have to simply write down, rewrite the sentences by writing down the antonyms of the underlined word. Now in this particular worksheet 3, you have to simply write down antonyms by adding prefixes. Okay, and this is what you have to do. Now children, remember one thing. Let's recapitulate. What are synonyms? Synonyms are the words that are similar in meaning. And what are antonyms? Antonyms are the words that are opposite in meaning. Okay, this was our topic. So we are done with it, children. I hope you have understood it. And I really apologize if I have been too fast. Go through the worksheets and look into the slides once again in order to clarify all your doubts. Okay, so that's all children. Have a wonderful day ahead and enjoy.